What's up, YouTube? I'm back. It's Damien with Clean Mud Videos, and what I want to do in this video for the most part is answer the question of should I upgrade? Okay, so before we go on any further, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Also, at the end of the video, if you like it, hit that thumbs up, and also share the video because there may be other people who could benefit from this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first question that I want to address is the question of should I upgrade my microphone? So a lot of times in the comments or on my Instagram, I may get comments or questions asking Damien or Clean Mud, should I upgrade my microphone from this microphone to this microphone? And we can say, let's say something like the Audio-Technica AT2020. You're looking to upgrade that microphone to something like the AKG 414 XL2 or XLS or one of the 414 microphones. So my question in return, and when I get that question a lot of times, is what preamp or what interface are you using your current microphone on? And a lot of times what I get back is the Scarlett Focusrite 2i2 or Focus, the Scarlett Solo or whatnot, one of the lower end Focus interfaces or whatnot. So my thing to, I guess my suggestion on if you should upgrade would be no, you shouldn't upgrade your microphone just yet. And the reason I say that is because before you would want to upgrade your microphone, you should first start with the bass. And the bass is what's actually putting your sound out, or where's your sound actually coming from. And a lot of times, if you upgrade your preamp, in a lot of cases, it will save you on upgrading your microphones at the time, because and I guess what I'm trying to say in that is that your preamp can either make your sound or break your sound in a sense. So if you have a cheap sounding preamp, whatever microphone you put on there will be limited by the cheapness of your preamp, if that makes sense. So in the case that you do have thin sounding preamps, you do have thin sounding interfaces, you have a cheap sounding interface sometimes, and when you throw a more expensive microphone on it, yes, you will get a better sound, but the problem is that your microphone will always be limited by your preamp. So when I got into upgrading preamps and stuff in my own setup, one of the things that I noticed is that taking a better preamp, I was able to basically almost gave me new microphones. So I had a microphone lock, I had a few different microphones, and then once I started putting my microphone or putting these different microphones up and like shootouts and stuff, some of the shootouts I've even done on here on YouTube or whatnot, I was able to hear noticeable difference. So some of my microphones were sounding real thin, even when I was using the old Pro Tools, the M-Box or whatever. I think I had like an M-Box 2 or whatever, the long blue ones or whatnot. So once I upgraded my preamps and stuff, it's like I started to notice that a lot of my microphones were sounding more pleasing. And before that, I've gotten rid of a lot of, like, I felt like some usable microphones that I just felt like, man, these microphones are crap. And I was blaming the microphone, but a lot of times it comes from the sound of your preamp, because a lot of times your preamp is limited. It can bring harshness to a microphone, sometimes even going from, I guess, kind of a solid state preamp to like a tube microphone. Sometimes the tube warmth or whatever, it just kind of rounds out the sound of a microphone. And sometimes those microphones that sound real brittle, a lot of times in the top end or whatnot, the two preamps that I've experienced a lot of times have taken that sound and just kind of rounded it out to the point to where I really didn't even notice like the harshness that I was noticing when I was using a cheaper preamp. So long story short, go ahead, before you think about upgrading your microphone, make sure that your preamp is sounding the way that you want it. And just kind of do your research on some of those preamps or whatever. Or if not, you can hit me up in the comments or hit me up on my Instagram or whatnot. And then, we can kind of just chop it up to kind of see what sound you're looking to get or whatnot. And, just kind of work from there. So yeah, I would say, like I said, before you think about upgrading your microphone, check with your preamp. And it may be worth upgrading your preamps first before jumping to upgrading something like your microphone. And okay, so for the person who is like, you are stuck on just the decision of, should you upgrade any piece of your equipment, like whether it be plugins, whether it's microphone, whether it's compressors, whether it's preamps, whether it's your studio monitors, whatever it is, your headphones, any of these types of things. So one of the things that are the biggest piece of advice I guess I could give you for upgrading would be upgrade your abilities. And the reason I say that is that, like, upgrade your mixing abilities, upgrade like your listening abilities and stuff. So I think if I could do it all over, I probably wouldn't even have this channel. I probably wouldn't be doing a lot of the tests that I'm doing, just for all of you viewers or whatnot. If I would have took time to just learn how to mix, master, like, produce different things like that. If I learned how to record from day one. So some of the things that you run into, that you having issues with, that you feel like, okay, I need a better microphone because my microphone's not sounding right. But sometimes it's because you don't understand how to record. You don't understand how to listen. You don't understand how to mix. You don't understand just like room acoustics or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that I feel like you should upgrade before considering, getting the new shiny mic that you had your heart set on. And I know, I did too a lot of times, and I did it, so you can look at my channel and see the microphones, the equipment, and everything that I've used. But I found that, like, the most beneficial thing that I could have done was spent money and time on just mixing, understanding each piece of equipment that I already have. And yeah, one of the dangers, we just get flooded. We sign up with these plug-in companies and we just get flooded with a bunch of plugins. We get flooded with a bunch of, okay, you can skip this step and here's this plugin that does everything that you need it to do. And so you thought, but you just find yourself on accumulating more and more, but never learning how to use your equipment properly. So the biggest upgrade that you could do for yourself is upgrade your abilities, upgrade like your knowledge, upgrade like your understanding of the equipment that you have, or just the things that, like, the basics of just music production in a sense, so, and that's everything from along the lines of your production, your songwriting, your I guess if you're in your own home studio, it'll be your mixing, it'll be your recording, where you're recording before you're mixing. And then, if you're doing your own mastering or sending it off to be mastered. But I do think, though, that's probably the best upgrade that you could possibly do, is to upgrade your know-how, because chasing the better mics, if you don't know how to mix, you still gonna get, like, the same type of results regardless, so And as for me, like, you know, I'm going through some mixing courses, I'm doing some different things or whatever. That's why I haven't been putting the videos up as consistent as I want them, is because I'm just learning and just taking myself. I'm trying to even have this quarantine mindset to where I just pretty much put everything off and go back to the basics. I feel like the whole COVID situation has stripped us of everything that was just overwhelming us, and we were just moving too fast, and I think it just slowed us down. And even in that process, I feel like, you know, that's kind of what I did with music. It's just like I just started chasing things. I started being able to buy certain pieces of equipment and doing this and doing that or whatnot, and not really understanding the basics. So as I'm going back and just understanding the basics, going back, learning how to mix or whatnot, going back and learning how to listen, going back, trying to recognize frequencies and stuff, I think that's helped me so much. And I think it would be like a major benefit to anybody who has even subscribed to my channel, because I know if you have subscribed to my channel or you looked at my channel, you've probably at one point wanted to upgrade. And like I said, I think the best piece of equipment or the best thing that you could do in an upgrading situation would be to upgrade, like, you know, like I said, your skills. And I think you'll benefit so much more from that, because you'll have an aim on what you need, where you need to spend your money at, what's lacking. Yeah, so hopefully this is helpful. I know I've been kind of rambling on. I didn't want this video to even be as close to as long as it has been. I just wanted to put this video up. Hopefully it could answer some questions and just help some of you make decisions on if you should upgrade, if you shouldn't upgrade, and then what to look for when you do upgrade. So but until the next video, I'm Damien with Clean Mud Videos, and I catch you in the next video. Like I said, if you have any comments, you can ask the comments down in the description, or you can go ahead. I got the Clean Mud thing logo, well, not logo, but you know, it's kind of, it always points to my Instagram, so you can hit me up on there or whatnot. And yeah, so until then, hit that subscribe button, also like this video, and don't forget to share this video. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. I hope this thing was helpful. All right, I'm out. Peace.